All right, I'm doing a 5-minute chess game here. My opponent has played the king's pawn opening, French defense advance variation. This is an interesting way to play it, because this pawn's going to come under heavy fire after I can put my queen here, and then 3 pieces are hitting it. He can put his queen here, but I think it's a little bit awkward. Also, I can always take this knight. Oh, okay. He goes all the way back. Oh, yeah, that's true. I guess there I was hitting that pawn as well. So now I'm hitting the pawn in the e5 square a few times, and now it's a bit difficult for him to castle. I think he's going to have to castle long here, meaning to the queen side. So I'm going to start advancing those pawns on the assumption that he is going to castle long. Okay. He takes here first. I actually can't take back. Maybe it wasn't the best move. Oh, okay. I'll just take there. Now I'm threatening to take this with my bishop. Maybe he can. How can he protect that? I don't know. If he castles and I hit his queen and the rook behind it, so it's a little bit difficult here. Okay, he just went for that. I could just take this off and then take the queen, right? That's okay, because this guy's defended. Okay. He wants to attack that, so... Well, I can always just drop this back here, right? And then drop my knight back here. Actually, my knight prefers to go here than to go to the f8 square, which is what I would have had to do if I had moved my rook. That's interesting. Very interesting. I think, do I want to just go back here or here? Yeah, this might be better. Now I can attack. I can add another attacker to this pawn here with my bishop. And if he ever moves this knight, then this knight is hanging. This knight can go here. But then it can be pinned with my rook. But then the other knight can come in to there. And my rook can come behind that knight. And then this pawn is unprotected. I have this outside pass pawn. He might just want to hit my knight with his... Ah, that's interesting. Could take... take here and then take this pawn. Interesting. That doesn't actually pin it because I can take here and then just take back, because if he takes this, then his rook is hanging. Now this pawn is advancing quite quickly up the A file. He can't do very much to stop that. I think he's going to have to sacrifice his knight. Bring my other knight here to protect this square, and then also bring my bishop here, or even there actually. Yeah. What difference does this make to that? I'm not sure. This pawn is also hanging. So the threats are that my pawn can advance and queen on the A file, and he can't even really sacrifice to stop that, because it looks like I'm evicting his knight now. Yeah. Yeah, that doesn't mean very much because I can still queen here. Okay, now this is pinned. I think it's checkmate in a couple moves, because if he goes here, this is checkmate, right? Yeah, that's the end of game. Okay, so the game was pretty good. I didn't make any major mistakes. The opponent made a few that I wanted to show you about. Actually, I did make a serious mistake with my pawn advances on the queen side. As I noticed in the game, my rook wasn't protected, so I couldn't take back. So this is fine. Everything is about equal, as you can see. The engine is giving a slight advantage to black. Now it's about equal because of the fact that, yeah, these pawn advances are premature. I needed to develop my bishop and, yeah, bishop e7 and then castling, and then maybe proceeding with that plan. But after this, yeah, okay. The computer preferred knight captures with the idea of protecting this pawn with the rook. I can capture in the middle, but it's not beneficial for black to be trading off pieces when he's losing, because well, he's not losing, but he has this pass pawn problem over here. Okay, let's go back to the main line. So now white castled and went into this tactic where he's just down a rook. So what he should have done is, first of all, not castle going into that skewer, but play something like h4, dropping the queen back, trading off bishops, and then just castling by hand, so to speak, and that's where the king goes into the corner step by step, and then the rook can swing into the game like that. So that would have been better, but he castled here, and now even here, the correct move was to just give up the exchange and that pawn. It's worse, obviously, but at least you're not losing a complete rook. So there was another major mistake here I wanted to show you. Yeah, this is a big mistake, actually. Trying to pin this bishop when the bishop protects the rook. And this is also a huge mistake. If this just goes right into the pawn advances that want to happen anyway, it's like asking black to move his pawn with tempi, you know. So here it's just completely lost. Yeah, there's no good recommendations but from the computer at that point. All the recommendations from the computer now are just ridiculous moves. In this position, the most accurate move was either queen h1 check, or I suppose queen h2 check, or king to h7. Let's take a look at that. And then something like g4, and then the checkmate there. And the point of king h6 is just to stop the king from advancing. And let's take a look at the other way. Okay. There's two ways.